possible in return. I didn't go back to visit unless I had to. When I married, I moved out of state, married to a soldier, and moved on with my life. My husband and I had 2 daughters, the first overseas, and the second stateside. My father came to visit his granddaughters and was staying a week when they were around 5 and 2. I bit my tongue and played hostess as sweetly as possible, putting up with his old behaviors, right up until he started yelling at one of my daughters for some childlike behavioral offense. I stepped in between them and reminded him that we were in my house now and we would be going by my rules and that he was out of line. He stomped out and sulked in his car for an hour or so, listening to music. He cut his visit short by a day or 2 and I was relieved. I couldn't change his behaviors, but I would be damned if he was going to traumatize my child. He never remembered, or chose not to remember, how he treated us. He wondered aloud why he got so few hugs from me. He lived to be in his 90s and had dementia towards the end. He came to stay with us for a few months and I cared for him as best I could out of obligation, but there truly was no love between us. He had hid and belted any chance of that out of me. Even old and frail, he wanted to use his fists when he didn't want to bathe or whatever. Bring up a child in the way they should go.